G'day everyone, Clok-Roo reporting. Well, aren't I late to the party? It's been almost 2 weeks now since it was announced, and I'm only talking about it now. But here it goes. Spyro the Dragon is being remastered. The Spyro Reignited Trilogy has been announced and is coming in September. Now, before I go any further, there's something I need to say. During the lead-up period to the announcement, when we were getting all those leaks and hints that amounted to nothing, I was being cynical about the matter. I was strident that nothing would come out of this and that there would be no announcement. I would only believe in it if we got gameplay. And then we got the screenshots on April 5th in Australia, and a few hours later, we got the gameplay trailer. So yeah, I was put in my place then. So I'd like to start by saying that if there was anyone that I offended during this period, I am sorry for my actions. I stepped out of line, I should have known my place, my behavior was uncalled for. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get to it now. Now, I'm not going to spend all day breaking down what I think of the trailer and the screenshots, since every man and his dog has done that before me and done it better. Assuming the video was longer than 60 seconds. However, here are my quick thoughts on how the game is looking. The game looks beautiful, the lighting is gorgeous, the detailing is refined, the animation is slick, and by the looks of it, it appears that Spyro controls really well. So yeah, it is looking like this game is going to be great. But is that enough? Because honestly, I don't think it is. See, I've got this issue with the developers, Toys for Bob. After their last game, Imaginators, and I'm speaking as a Skylander fan for this, I was so burnt out by the game and disappointed in it that I lost all faith in them as developers. The game wasn't bad, it was just really status quo and generic. And that's already shaped my preemptive opinion on what I've expected of the Reignited Trilogy. All I'm expecting is a remaster. Nothing more, nothing less. I can't trust Toys for Bob to improve upon the original trilogy for modern tech enough to warrant my full interest. I can't trust them after being burnt out by Imaginators. And more importantly, what can they do? Can they really improve upon the wheel on this one and make the original games better? Well, they have to. They have to basically make Game of the Year 2018 if they want it to be as successful as they expect. But is that enough? To me at least, I don't think it is. Simply improving the graphics of the first 3 games for me is not going to be enough, especially after what we got with the Insane Trilogy. That managed to be a remaster with its own identity, and that's what I loved about it. Now, many of you might be thinking that I have no right as a Skylanders fan to judge the Reignited Trilogy. Well, you're wrong, because I am a Spyro fan. In fact, including all Skylander games, even my favorite Superchargers, the very first Spyro game is still one of my all-time favorite video games. And that's another problem. Not nostalgia goggles, mind you. What we've seen so far is Spyro 1. The original game just has this charm to it that gets you every time. It just puts a smile on my face every time I play it. Most of the time. It's more than just fun. It's magical and enthralling. It makes me feel happy. It's just oozing with character and personality all of its own. And I love it. And I'm not feeling that with what we've got so far. I don't feel that same level of charm and magic that the PS1 original had. It's not resonating with me as much. By contrast, the Insane Trilogy had me hooked from day one, and it continued to wow me. The Reignited Trilogy just isn't doing it for me. I don't feel the magic, I don't feel the charm, I don't even smile when I look at this. All I feel is nothing. And that's the problem I have at the end of the day. There's nothing about this remaster for me to be excited over. It's just a remaster to me. Now, I'm still going to get the game when it's released, but as you've probably guessed, I'm not expecting much at this point. In fact, I'm expecting less than what you would otherwise think. I don't have faith in Toys for Bob to amaze us, let alone me. They have failed to capture my interest out of the gates, and it's going to take a lot to get me on board now. So yeah, I didn't have much to say in the end, but then again, there wasn't much for me to say either. I can only hope that Toys for Bob prove me wrong. But I'm not expecting them to, because I don't expect them to. I started with an apology, and I'll end with an apology. If you're excited for the Reignited Trilogy, good for you! But for me at least, I'm sorry, but I'm not on board. I'm the Primordial Clok-Roo, signing out.